Hi guys, so back again with another ride up. This time doing something a little different. We're a bit further out into the peaks. We're up by Ladybower. We're going to climb up here, off towards the back of Win Hill. From there, head up towards Hope Cross. Hope Cross, we're going to come down a descent called Spud Alley. From there, cross over the road, climb up Rowley Farm. Rowley Farm, take a left to the Screaming Mile. Have a good descent down there, hopefully it's not too wet. And then head around the reservoir, and we're going to try a route that I've not done before. I think the climb's called Paved for Your Gran or something like that. And then that loops around and drops down to the back of the Ladybower Inn, which is where I'm near enough parked up, so should be quite a good one. Not too sure on the mileage, quite a bit of climbing involved. This particular climb gets quite steep a bit further along. I've got the mic muffler on and I've got the waterproof case, so if it does get a bit too wet, I'll be able to swap over from the gimbal into the waterproof case, so hopefully I can still get some footage of the downhills. Should be a good one. We've got 3 solid descents. Hopefully they're fairly dry so I can film them with the gimbal, but we'll see how it goes. I know the GoPro isn't going to do this climb any justice. Probably one of the steepest I've filmed. It just goes on and on. I get a lot of people asking me why haven't I converted to a 1-bar drivetrain, and a lot of people saying it's the way to go, but this is the reason why I've not converted. Alright guys, so that was the first major climb. Quite a tough one, bit of a leg burner. Now we're on to the second one, and to be honest it's just more of the same. So up here, top of Win Hill, and then we'll drop down a little bit, should be quite fun. Oh, it's always a good one, that. A little bit boggy in some places, but still nice and clear, very rideable. So we're going to head off up towards Hope Cross now, so a little bit more of a climb before coming down Spud Alley, which should be a really good laugh. Here we go then. Just had the final climb up from Hope Cross to the top of Spud Alley. It's got a few names. I think on Strava it's Potato Valley or something like that. But either way, we're going to send it down here. It's looking a bit drier up here, so hopefully I'll be able to ride with the gimbal. If not, I'll swap over to the waterproof case, and then hopefully it's not too shaky, but can't promise that. So we'll send it down here, climb up Rowley Farm, and then we're on the Screaming Mile down towards Derwent Water, I think it's called. Oh, that's the first section done. So rough. Got this next section now. Oh. That is an awesome descent. It's hard work, it's hard on the bike, but it's really satisfying. So hopefully you're still filming down there. We're going to head off up Rowley Farm now before dropping over the far side of this hill to the Screaming Mile. Alright guys, so we're on to the Lockerbrook descent, I think it's called. Normally this is just a bit of a river, you can see it is at the minute, but completely frozen over. Hopefully it's not too bad a bit further along, but I think like Lady Canning's in the last video, this will be a bit of a take it steady job, because this is absolutely lethal, and I'm on a plane tomorrow, so it's not in my best interest to come off and break anything. So we'll see how we go. Trying to avoid them puddles. Probably not the best lines, but I'd rather not have to buy a new GoPro and gimbal. Yeah. Ran it too wide, avoiding the puddle. Oh, soaked. Nice. So hopefully that second descent looks alright and isn't too covered in mud. Considerably drier than the first bit, so hopefully it's come out quite well. So I guess the one thing to say about that descent is watch out for people coming up. Fortunately I met that guy at quite a easy point to pass him. Still wasn't ideal. I know you can go both ways, but you have to be a bit mad to go up there when you know the speed that people can come down it. There's much better climbs to do around this area, but anyway, that's my rant over. So we're gonna head through the visitor centre now before turning left to try out a section that I've not done before. Hopefully it'll be quite good. Hopefully it'll be quite rideable as well. And we'll see how we go on for time. Alright, so going back to the previous climb, the first one we did this ride, saying that might be the steepest. I take it back. I think this might be the steepest I've ever videoed. So it turns out this is really quite the climb. I'll be honest, I've not cleaned it. Had to go off quite a few times actually. I'm hoping it's worth it for the descent. Alright, so we're now at the top. I believe this is the way we go. I may be wrong. It's hard to tell really, there's not too many signs up here. If I've ended up going the wrong way, I'll put the right way in the ride up that'll be following this one. But I believe this is the way we go. It's the one that heads off towards the Ladybower Inn anyway. See a couple of tire marks here and there, so that's always a good sign. Either that or they're lost, like me. So hopefully this is the descent that I was planning on coming down. Happy days if it is. An incredible view either way. Wow. Oh, that is some drop. So that road in front of us is where my car's parked. Got quite a bit of descending to do before then. Oh, running off a bit. This is steep. Whoa, he's trying to pick my route a bit better. Oh, this is insane. Oh, big rock. This stuff is so loose. Kenda Hellcat Pro making mincemeat of it though. Oh. Wow. That was so gnarly. Smell my brakes, that smell of burning pads. Whew. That was awesome. And here we are, final descent down to Ladybower Inn. Bit boggy around the back of here. I can see someone's been through on a fat bike. Not sure which way to go, guess we'll go this way. Look at that sign, looks like we were on the bridleway. So coming in for 2 hours, 13.7 miles. We only averaged 6.8, but we climbed 2,000 feet. So quite significant over the mileage. Tell you what, that's the first time I've been properly scared on my bike. I love a good gnarly downhill, but that was properly gnarly. Tough going, really good, worth the climb definitely. So I hope you enjoyed.